Hi, this is Joe from howtofileforddivorce.org, and today we're going to go through the step-by-step guide of how to file for divorce in Connecticut. Now, if you want to catch up with us, come visit us at our site at howtofileforddivorce.org and come to our wonderful Connecticut page. Now, getting started, we're going to scroll down a little bit, and step 1, download the Connecticut divorce papers, which we have on our site. Just click this, it'll bring you to a web page. It'll give you a couple options, either divorce with children or without children, and you want to download that package so that you can file for divorce and proceed to the next steps. Step 2, the person that's applying for the divorce must fill out the following forms: a summons, complaint, and notice of automatic court orders. When selecting your case management date, be sure to use the case management date, which are these 3 forms that are included, to assist you. The reason why is that in some of there's going to be a schedule in there, and in some years you can only go in there on a Tuesday, other years is Wednesday. This year I believe you can only schedule a return date for a Tuesday. So these forms just help you out. But be sure to pick a return date at least 4 to 6 weeks after the date of your initial filing, which is the day that you go to the court. But remember that no one has to go to the court on the return date. It's one of those screwy kind of things. It kind of plays with your head. But hopefully we still have you. And you want to go to the circuit court clerk's office in your county and submit the following forms: summons, notice of automatic court orders, complaint, just those 3, along with a whopping $350 filing fee. But that's a lot cheaper than if you were to get an attorney, which at the very least they'd be wanting around $1,000 to file these papers for you. Now you must serve your spouse the copy of the following forms. Basically, the 3 that you just filed, and a sheriff has to serve your spouse within 10 days of the return date, and that's going to be stated on the complaint form. So you have to contact your county sheriff, and they're going to be the ones serving your spouse these wonderful papers. So upon serving your spouse, the sheriff will send you the return of service form, which basically just proves that the sheriff served your spouse, and it has to be filed with the clerk's office. So this is not a step, but have you ever received money from the state or town? Any kind of assistance? If so, you must read the instructions below. If not, you may proceed to the next step. So if you have received state funds, you need to complete some forms and send it to the Attorney General. If you have received townwide funds, I think I said forms, I meant to say funds, then you must submit it to the Attorney General for state funds. If you've received local town funds, then you have to submit some forms to the town office that gives them to you. So I'm not going to get into this because it's pretty self-explanatory. You can just read along. We're going to get to the next step here on step 5. This is a very important step. The spouse that did not file for the divorce, otherwise known as the defendant, must complete the appearance form and file within 48 hours after the return date. Now, this is a very, very important thing that they must do, and the defendant also has the option where they may file an answer, which is this form, and if it is filed, then the following should be attached: complaint, all responses. It sounds kind of confusing at this point, but if you open up these forms, it's pretty self-explanatory. You just got to make sure you follow these steps and file when you're supposed to file these forms. And at any time, if you need any help, you can always call the county court clerk's office where you are, and they'll be more than happy to assist you. Step 6, complete and file the case management agreement with the clerk. Step 7, complete and send to one another the financial affidavit. This will help you both calculate how much you will get in the divorce agreement. So say there's one breadwinner, they're the one that makes all the money. Obviously, you're going to want to find out exactly down to the penny what they're making and what their expenses are, their debts, so that you can figure out exactly what the child support is going to be if there's children, or at the very least what the alimony is going to be. If there are children at this time, each parent, individually or as a couple, it depends on the county if you both have to go together. But in most counties, you can go individually, have to attend parenting education. It sounds stupid, but this is something that you just have to do. And at the end of this parenting education, you'll receive a certificate at the end of the class. And this has to be done within 60 days of when the return date is. So you have to make sure that you get this done, or else you cannot get divorced. At this point, you can complete and file the dissolution of marriage report. And after you file this, you will get your court hearing date. And you go to your court hearing date. Upon successful hearing, you will be able to file a divorce judgment, and it must be done within 30 days of the hearing date. So after you successfully go to your hearing, you'll basically be able to file this form. And once you file this form, you're set, and you just you do it within 30 days, which I'm sure you're going to be jumping for joy. You're going to want to get done as fast as possible. And that's it. 9 steps, you're divorced. So if, again, you have any questions at all, feel free to contact us or your county court clerk's office. That's it. That's how you file for divorce at howtofilefordivorce.org.